What up, gamers? It's your boy Will 777 JP back at it again with another video. And guys, this one's gonna be a juicy one. It is going to be juicy. So, if you don't know, PlayStation today tweeted that tomorrow, September 10th, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, there will be a technical presentation hosted by Mark Cerny. Now, I'm going to go ahead and read this article real quick and go over what we know. It's not a very long article, it's very short, but of course, everybody is talking about how this is going to be a PlayStation Pro video, PS5 Pro video. The article, so it says the 9-minute stream begins tomorrow, September 10th at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, right? And this article is written by Sid Schumann, Senior Director, Sony Interactive Entertainment Content Communication. And the article says, join us for a stream presentation hosted by Mark Cerny, lead architect of the PS5 console. The 9-minute technical presentation will focus on PS5 and innovations in gaming technology. How to watch. The stream will be broadcasted in English on the PlayStation YouTube channel September 10th at 8 a.m. PT, 11 a.m. ET, 4 p.m. BST. Regarding co-streaming and video on demand (VOD), please note this broadcast may include copyright infringement. Okay, whatever. So that's it. It's basically two sentences. Join us for a stream presentation hosted by Mark Cerny, lead architect of the PS5 console. Second sentence, the 9-minute technical presentation will focus on PS5 and innovations in gaming technology. Now, as you guys all know, Mark Cerny is the GOAT. He's the beast. He is the architect in the PS5, and look what he has blessed us with. This isn't Mark Cerny's first time doing a presentation of sorts. I had a guy, part of our Discord member over on Thrifty's podcast, shout out to you, Iron Man, who said something like 9 minutes, that's it. And I said, yeah, because the last presentation Cerny did was about an hour long and nobody listened to it. And in that presentation, it broke down how they designed the PS5, why they designed the PS5, what was the important in designing this PS5, getting the feedback from the developers, and just everything that they needed to make the PS5 happen. And it gave us so much information. So when the Series X came out, the PS5 came out, and people were saying, wait a minute, on paper, the Series X is more powerful. Well, if you listen to Mark Cerny's presentation, you would have known that horsepower isn't everything. But either way, I'm super excited to see this tomorrow, to see what this presentation is going to be about. I really think it's going to be the PS5 Pro announcement. And not just because PlayStation tweeted this out, and not because IGN caught screenshots of it, of the title screen being, it said PS5 Pro and then PlayStation changed it. Not because of that stuff. And also not because of Detective Seeds. Detective Seeds is a video game reviewer, YouTuber, um, that has been giving us some information in regards to the PS5 and other events. He's one of the few first people that I can remember that said that PlayStation will be switching from showcases to state of plays. He also said that there will be a state of play this month, September. And not just that, he gave us two possible dates of when those dates will be. But what I really want to talk about in regards to Detective Seeds is he posted today, 5 hours ago. Let me look. I'm looking up the tweet here. Um, I have it here, but I just want to make sure there isn't anything else he said. Okay, so this is what I wanted to read. This is what he says. And shout out to Detective Seeds over on YouTube. Follow him on X, which is where I'm getting this information from. He said, how much would that one Sony thing be? He's talking about the Pro. Digital, $599. Disc, $699. My anticipated release date for it. Oh man, he deleted it. Oh no. Oh, never mind. Here it is. So that was the old outdated one. Here's the new tweet. Sorry about that. Info. I have been provided for the Sony thing, which is it could be the state of play, it could be the Cerny thing, it could be numerous things. But he says digital release only first. 600 United States dollars, release date November 14th. Disc capable release 700 United States dollars, release date week of December 13th. As always, don't have to believe me. I am not a journalist, just a dude getting some info from another dude. And he's absolutely right. He's just a dude getting info from another dude. And his info has been accurate as of late. And when I read that, I have questions. The retail, because I do retail for a living, I manage a business. And part of me is a little confused, but I understand, right? And the business that I manage is nowhere near the size of PlayStation at all. I mean, it's an ant in comparison, right? They're $100 billion company. I work for a couple $100 million company, so completely different. And I'm not even managing all that. I'm just managing small. But it looks like PlayStation's breaking the release into two: the digital November 14th, and then the disc December 13th. The reason that I'm a little confused is because December 13th is halfway through the month of December, with Christmas being 2 weeks away. I do not understand why you will launch a product 2 weeks before Christmas when the majority of people do their shopping around Black Friday, which the digital release of November 14th fits right in line with that. Black Friday this year, I think it's November 28th. So you literally have 2 weeks to the day on doing, or till you get to Black Friday. So I'm confused on why they're breaking it up like that. Inventory problems, maybe? Sure, but PlayStation is on pace to sell, I think, over 60 million PlayStations or 55 million PlayStation before the year ends, the fiscal year ends. So I really don't think that that's the issue, right? So what is the issue? Why are they doing that? So me, not thinking in terms of strategy or business or nothing, I'm thinking emotionally. I think that they're trying to push physical gamers out. Now, I know that's probably not the situation. I really don't think that is, but I'm really pissed off about that because I am one of the customer base that they are aiming for, right? Because the PS5 Pro is more of a console that's aimed at the hardcore gamer that wants those additional features and are seeing this as an opportunity to upgrade their console. So I don't understand why. Also, the majority of their console sales have been physical PlayStation 5s, meaning you could stick a disc in there. So this is very worrisome to me because if they are trying to get people to, go ahead and trade in their PS5 physical for a digital PlayStation 5, I mean that's a tough pill to swallow. And I know they prefer that because obviously it gives, and this goes back into my discussion of why I think all digital is terrible, because it takes away the power from the gamer. When you buy digital, you just gave PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo, anybody the power to make updates to the games that they already released. Licensing with music. You love that one song? Well, guess what? The licensing expired. We don't want to pay for it again. It's gone. Oh, we think a character is too sexualized. Well, guess what? We're gonna make that change for you. Oh, you want some? We after releasing the game, we think that we need to include more DEI. Here you go. Not just that, but also digitally. When you purchase a game digitally and you try to buy, sell, trade it, it becomes way more difficult. Actually, almost impossible because you can't trade it, you can't sell it, you can't let anybody borrow it, you can't let your neighbor borrow, you can't let your buddy borrow, you can't do none of that stuff. The only thing you can do is share play. That's it. Physical, you still have control of all these things. Yes, they can put out an update. Well, guess what? You can unplug your PS5 from the internet. You can plug in that game, and that game that's on that disc will play exactly how it was intended to be. So that really has me worked up. And also, I don't want to wait. Why am I getting penalized for being a physical gamer? Everybody else gets the PS5 Pro November 14th. I have to wait till second week of December. Is that right? And on top of that, I got to pay an extra $100 because it's selling for 700. Now, shout out to Nelson Gaming Culture. He said, "Well, is this PS5 going to be like the Slim, where it has a detachable disk drive?" I don't know. That's the question. Because right now you can get a PlayStation 5 Slim for four, I think it's 450, and buy a detachable disk drive for $70 or $80, and now you have a PS5 physical edition. How is this new PS5 Pro going to look? Is it going to be like the Slim, and you can attach a disk drive, or how, or is it just already built like the OG PS5? So I'm super excited to see what they're gonna say about that and how it's really gonna be. As much as Detective Seeds, if you ever watch this video, I love you, man. I know this is just information you're hearing from others, but I really hope you're wrong, man, because I don't want to wait till December 14th or 13th, and I don't want to pay um or the money part I don't really care about, but I don't want to wait, and I just don't want digitally or digital consoles to be the main thing, because as the years go on, less and less physical come out, including today's world, right? Where games are coming out digitally and physically we have to wait a month, or we have to wait till whenever they release it. Plucky Squire comes out in September, but we got to wait till February for the physical to show up. Black Myth Wukong came out end of August. We have no idea when the physical's going to come out. We don't want that, man. That just takes more power away from us. But either way, that's the information. What do you guys think? Do you think that it's gonna come? Um, the disk drive's gonna be all in one system where you can't take it out, or is it gonna be like the Slim where you can take it out, put one in? If that's the case, you just buy the digital version of the PS5 Pro and then buy a disk drive separately, so you save a little bit of money. How are you gonna do this? But either way, oh, another thing. What do you guys think about the the release dates between December and November for the digital and physical? What do you guys think? Hit that like and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think about that, and also share this video out. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Um, we'll see you guys tomorrow for the Mike Cerny presentation. Let's see how that goes. Keep it gaming, guys.